Hey, it's Karen. Welcome. Thank you guys for following along with me and bearing with me on all my technical issues. I don't know what's going on. Some of the videos you can hear me, and some of the videos you can't hear me, and it's kind of frustrating. So there's videos where I find that I can actually hear myself, but I'm not talking because it's almost like, why bother if you're not going to hear it anyway? But I'm still working through that. I've got some things I can try and work with. And hopefully I can get it all done and figure it out. But today I'm not here because of that. I joined a group of ladies called the Litas, and they're all over the United States. They might be worldwide. I don't know, but I know that they're all over the United States, and they're just women supporting other women. But they ride all year round, and they do monthly meetups. And so our next one is in November. I'm not a big fan of the cold, and with the seasons changing right now, I'm having to buy things for riding. My first buy was a liner that I thought was battery operated, but it's not. It comes with a plug, and I'm going to show you the jacket and everything else in just a second. But I thought it was battery operated, and it's not. It's a plug-in, which so I had to go through all the motions and steps to get that. But I wanted to show you guys all of that right now. So I'm going to show you real quick. This right here is the jacket that I bought. Inside are wires that heat up. You can't see it from the outside, but they're there. It heats up and keeps you warm. And it comes with a little plug-in that you plug into your bike. When I originally bought it, I thought it was battery operated, and obviously it's not battery operated because it's got that plug that hangs off of it. So I had to go buy a trawler, a heat trawler. This heat trawler has got two things here that controls the temperature, where it's not too hot, not too cold, maybe just enough. But you see the plugs here. One plugs into the bike, one plugs into the jacket, and then one will plug into the pair of pants that I get next, which I haven't bought yet, but I will very soon. Hopefully I'll be looking at that today when I get upstairs. The next thing I bought were these gloves, and I really wish I had these the other night when I rode home from work, because by the time I got home, my hands were very red, and they hurt. These pair are actually battery operated. You can see inside here, this right here, a little plastic piece right there, it's a rechargeable battery, and so all I gotta do is plug them in and make sure that they're charged. This here is the button that turns it on and off, and also it has 3 different levels of heat: low heat, medium heat, and high heat. When I first put these on the other day, they're Tourmasters for anybody that's curious. Tourmasters, they're kind of bulky compared to what I'm used to wearing, but they do keep my hands warm. The other day when I wore them to work on Saturday morning, it was 43 degrees outside, and I ended up stopping at a gas station, and I thought the gloves were crap and didn't work, so I went and bought coffee. I bought a hot cup of coffee. I don't like hot coffee at all. I like my coffee iced. But the purpose of the coffee was so I could put my hands on it and keep them warm. But when I got outside, because it was still dark outside, I noticed a light on the glove, and when I put my hands in there, I understood what it was about then. And so I pushed it a little bit more, and noticed that there was different lights. And by the time I got to work, my hands were fine. The pants that I'm wearing right now are a pair of Douglas Gill pants that my mom and dad bought me for sailing. See them, but they help block the wind and protect me from the wind, but they don't have the heated element that I'm looking for. They're fine for right now, but eventually I'm going to need a little bit of the heat, especially on my legs. I do have a pair of battery operated socks that I have to get some batteries for. They're like wool socks with another wire that goes to it, but I don't have to attach that to the bike, so I'm not worried about that. But the first time I attempted to put the trawler on, somebody came by, and we were unsuccessful in doing that. And so I just got it installed today, and I'm looking forward to using that. And hopefully I'll be able to talk about that in some video at some point. Maybe you guys can hear me, maybe you guys won't be able to hear me. But hey, I appreciate all your love, your encouragement, and your support. It means a lot to me, and I guess it is what keeps me going and pushing forward. So thank you again for being here and following along.